I was going to share this on next on Passive 360, but these guys get a lot of information, so we'll give it to Minu and Ron. Oh, by the way, my name is Ash. I'm your friend. Just for those new guys that have been with us only 5 years or so, just in case you didn't pick up my name, I'm really excited. I'll tell you why. You know, if I want to sum on passive with one thing, what is it? To me, it's a labor of love. Everything is from the heart, and that is the most distinguished character that we have in on passive versus any other business. And sometimes I feel this is a problem. We're not a business, yet people treat us as the others. We have nothing in common when it comes to the character and the intention. There are a few mechanical similarities, but the core of OnPassive is absolutely love. And I can compete. I can tell you, even the biggest dog on the lot or the neighborhood, they wouldn't even get close, not even second place. There's a big gap between us and the next spot when it comes to love. We were not made for the same reason that they're made for. I'm not generalizing. Some great businesses and companies, no doubt, but the vast majority we understand they're in business for some green, moolah, dollars, rupees, whatever. But OnPassive was made to, in the first place, to give people a true chance to be the light, the beacon of hope, to give them the platform, and to give them the opportunity to shine and to bring up that potential they have. When I do believe, without OnPassive, they literally have, and I'm not saying, again, nothing is 100% absolute or general here, but the mass, the vast majority of people, the masses, probably would have no chance. Until OnPassive came in the picture, it allowed them, it enabled them to dream again. It enabled them to dream again, to have hope again. And I accept, no problem. So it allowed people to dare to dream again, to think more positive, and there is a better way. And it's an honor to be at least the spark of that. But we didn't stop. We're not going to stop just by igniting this incredible vision and show there is a better way and there is a more ethical way to practice business. We persisted to actually deliver enormous value with that character. So yes, you could create great technology with heart. Doesn't have to be very dry, and you could create other benefits and values to the market while remaining human in a humane way. I'm proud where we are. As I started, it's a labor of love, and as with any labor, there is some pain. We've had those symptoms and signs of birth pain, if you wish, and allow me to use that analogy. I never had or witnessed that type of pain, but we're told, or we've seen the reactions of the pain in the delivery room. Not fun. And if you haven't been there in a delivery room, I don't recommend it. They tell you gotta be here, you gotta, no. Man shouldn't be in the delivery room. Number one, it's like you're seeing your favorite restaurant being burned down and you're never gonna eat there again. So it's not a good scene. Walk away. But joking aside, disclaimer, Johnson, you really understand it gets more painful as you approach the delivery. And I think I would even take it further. We are now feeling the contractions of that delivery. We're definitely seeing. So let's begin with OConnect. Simply, it's a lot of talking and listening, right? That's basically the main activity in there. I have seen more people of all walks of life there to speak and listen and connect. Already, we're just opening up than any other application. I see people that I've never thought I would listen to them across the globe. They're comfortable. They're enjoying that, and it just they can't have enough of that. So this is the true uh, people enabler, okay, if you wish, and do the same analogy on the rest of our applications. There are more people are speaking and listening and connect than ever, and they will enjoy. It makes it easy. The next thing, you're going to see more influencers and more people that are delivering content and exchanging, receiving, and consuming knowledge and information than ever. Go to Academy, you're going to see more people having access to education that they've never probably had a better chance or easier way to acquire that knowledge. And at the same time, more people will be able to express and share that talent or gift or potential they have with others. So give and take, that is a true revolutionary concept. Measure on that every application. Labor of love is the name of our game. We wouldn't do anything that is not going to indicate that. Then, oh, you remember, oh, wow, so we're running a business, we got to charge people uh, because daily we're paying the hefty bills all across the globe, and they're not little, and they add up very quickly. A couple million here and a half a million there, they add up very fast. Yes, we're paying millions to keep you enjoying OConnect and refuse to charge you for uh, one reason is just we're not meant for profitability. But somebody is paying the bill. This is not cheap nor free what you're using. But we chose to pick up the bill for everybody, for the thousands, for the millions. That is rare. That's another sign of love. It's not the dry cut dry business, the one you're used to. So I hope to bring this to your attention. I don't want to take a lot of your time. Just more than I just love ONPASSIVE because of that character, because of that unique uh, emotion that I feel every time we're talking about ONPASSIVE, because it is different. It is a true uh, a true definition of uplifting humanity and giving and doing good, making a difference to those who are in need, not to those who can afford it only, not restricting it to those who have some qualities. Anybody deserves it. Why not give a fair chance to everyone? And that's exactly what we're doing. Speaking of OConnect, I hope you're enjoying that. Whether you paid 5-6 months ago, that little payment, it's up to 10,000. We have revamped it. This is not the first OConnect we've seen a year ago, okay, or a few months ago. It's not the same, okay, and we're going to continue perfecting that. No doubt in my mind, we're very close to perfecting ONPASSIVE, and yet the one we're using right now, this exact application is so valuable. We can do more in this application than any other, maybe few or several webinar applications combined. Some features we have, none of them have them. So if you even stack 10 applications, they wouldn't even cover what we can do in ONPASSIVE. Julie Pierre, be right back. I've never seen that in any other application. Just a click of a button. Okay? And it's not easy to make this technology. We've been exercising several challenges, logistically, compliance, this, that, but at the end, it's so obvious, as clear as the sun, we are delivering. We're, the most refined and finest technology. We're on the track. We could see the progression. Okay, before you know it, forget the time, months, weeks from now. Make no mistake, you're witnessing, and you probably have witnessed already, the creation of the very best web conferencing system ever existed until today, 2024. Now, there's so many unbelievable applications, but all along I've been using them for at least 2 decades plus myself, and they have impacted my life. How much information I've learned, the number of the network and the connectivity and the connection with the individuals and businesses across the globe. This is an essential tool that we need in our today in our life today, and to come just spot and present to the market, to the users, the best of these applications, that's a huge achievement. Does it happen overnight? No. Is it impossible? Absolutely not impossible. It is possible. We're doing it, but it's not just a click of a button. Is it free? No. No. You're enjoying it for free now. I mean, I would never resist or tell you you don't have to do that if you swear right now and you say, no, I'm picking up the bill for today, or at least the next week or something. Anything, any invoice, I will just blow a kiss to you. Don't worry, okay? I'm not going to resist. So the numbers are clear. I don't want to blow your head, but it's a lot. Not only, we're on track to deliver the finest, yet we already have that. In my life, just a couple of months ago or a few months ago, I used to pay $7,000-8,000, I guess. I mean, just for one account, without even the recording, the hosting of the recording, and lots of add-on. And okay, so I have paid. So over a year, how much do you pay? 100,000, just one account. The capacity is similar to what we have. Make it double, okay? But we never back a few times, 20,000. Only when Susie and Chris Johnson come here. That's it. But other than that, we're just paying $8,000 for something is not as complete as we have right now. So is it a physical money? I'm telling you, every month you would have paid, say, $5,000. Would you keep it in ONPASSIVE? Now that is ugly. Okay, I mean, you wouldn't afford it, maybe. Don't take it offensive. You probably want to keep it, but affordability becomes an issue. And unless you need it, like we did in ONPASSIVE, for your business, somebody has to come up with that money. Not in our case. Not everything has to be hardcore cash. So what you have in your hand is worth $5,000+ a month. Are we ever going to charge you $5,000 a month? That is our unique value. You're never going to pay 10% of that. Have we achieved something? Yes, we've changed the parameters. It's a paradigm shift. You offer more value, really disruptive, unique, so user-friendly. Anyone can use it. You're giving more people access to listening and talking, okay? Exchanging knowledge or socializing or networking, all of that, and they can afford it. So yeah, this is a true change. Not at the moment. Let's face it, you're taking it for free. You're gonna say I paid, $100 5-6 months ago, and you've had it a few months before that. Come on. Realistically, it's a give. It's a giveaway. So, and we're going to continue that rhythm. Is it for a reason? Why? Okay, the reason we do that because we want to align our other products with it. Okay, and we had a rollout plan. We want to stick to it. Okay, and we chose not to give. I probably don't want to say the competition, but more like the open market. Okay, which is filled with the good and bad. We just didn't want to voluntarily give out the information, so we decided to come out in a different way. It's just exactly like we witnessed last week in O Connect. It's right here. Go enjoy it. And a fun fact: when my son I was bragging about OConnect, the little one. I was showing him the different soundtrack on the resound. So now we have a new category called laughter. So when I put the hysterical male laughter, my son said, "Oh, Chris!" He thought it's Chris Johnson. That, I mean, it killed me. I was laughing, laughing. That made me laugh better than the artificial laugh. Yeah, so that was really funny. Uh, it is closing up, but it touched me in a way. A 3-year-old knows Chris. That's amazing, and they're proud of that. And they're like, "Oh my God!" Like I mean, the other son just sold OConnect to every teacher, any coach he has. So uh, they're just like, where can I get it? Where can he sold it? Like, oh, he's bragging about it. He's bragging about it. Okay. They said, we're fed up with what we're using, regardless, different applications, not just one. And now we have something to uh, share and give give people. So I love it. Uh, there's nothing but good by giving this incredible value. You should take it as an evidence of the heart of ONPASSIVE when we give you something $5,000 value at no cost, and because we're working on something, it's no secret, okay, to clear that out, and then we will align all the other components together, and then don't worry, we'll not reject your money. We'll take it when needed, okay? But at the moment, enjoy the gift, okay? Uh, Everything is in just good shape. I just want to say, many people have created incredible businesses. I don't need to name them. They really have passion for what they're doing. They have good love and good talent for what they're doing, and that's why we enjoy some of their creations and products, whether in technology or any sector. And I really understand this concept more than ever because of our uh, persistence to this, due to not just we love what we're doing. This is the only love we have. I wouldn't love anything else like this in terms of business or the market. And for that reason, uh, don't expect anything but the best, okay? And expect nothing but uh, love and good positive value, whether to you or to those who you share it with. And we're going to continue. I didn't plan to get into mechanics and details and all of that. We can leave that for another session. But we are testing one of the many scenarios we created for the virtual background right now. I think in a couple of days we're going to pop another one. We are testing. There are things like you see on the scene right now, the user impact and the user interface, but there are things, when it comes to the performance of the application, the impact of that feature on other features, the CPU, Collins and Benson, okay, the consumption of the bandwidth and the servers and all of that. So we are studying all of those measures to come up with the most suitable and then from there we uh, are certain that we will perfect it. It will be the best ever created. So there's a part that you see. It's actually the small part that you see, but the bigger analyst goes behind the scene on the cost, the performance, and the integration of other components. That's been said. Uh, we are going to release the different options of the virtual background. The digital avatars being integrated. It's another fun part. So it's already created, okay. I thought I told you. So we already have that, but it's being, again, look and feel, what we call it. It's like basically the lipstick and the cosmetical things. But that will show up in the next few days or so. And we'll see the other scenario of the virtual background, and there are more components. Eventually, we're going to tell you, listen, this is it. We nailed it, and now what we have. And then we are going to, as the post in the back office said, then we'll take you in a tutorial to navigate across the application. I realize a lot of people now, they don't know, for example, the settings, that gear at the top right corner, you know, there is video and audio, okay? So if you go to video, it has, by default, it comes typed like medium, I guess. And you need to click that. There's a tiny arrow on the right, drop down, gives you low, medium, and high definition, full HD, which is full definition or high definition, full high definition, okay? And ultra high. I'm going to switch mine, and you're going to see a difference, okay, by the way, because it was on medium. We're going to, everybody can do that exercise right now. You're going to see completely different quality. Try to use, instead of grid, either focus or side. Let's do side, okay? Look at that. This is the high definition. So I'm going to go to low. You see that? If you're limited to the bandwidth, do you see the difference? And I'm going to go medium. That's how I had it the whole time. But why not go all the way? Ultra high definition. How we do. Amazing. Look at that. Be right back. You already used it. New resound options, but also if you realize when you change the theme, it changes everything, even the menus and the functions and the icons everywhere. The participants display in details, pictures, people, real people behind it, flag, the OMail, they've got an account. Of course, you can filter by country. Everything is clean. You don't have to go to the back or anything. You can expand that big menu or hide it. It's all perfect. And what else?
Cool.
I was going to share this on next on Passive 360, but these guys get a lot of information, so we'll give it to Minu and Ron.
All right.
Yay!
Nanny, nanny, boo, boo.
So Connect. The truth is, I have a confession, and it is fact. It's a fact for sure, and I'm not kidding. This is the second application. It's not the first when it comes to video conferencing. So we talked about who's going to be the first place and who's going to compete for the second place, etc. Actually, Connect is second place. It's not the first place. First place will be taken over by the next, not Connect, something else, but it's made by ONPASSIVE. It's coming out soon, this summer.
Right.
Possibly spring, okay? And that is a whole different dimension of geekness. So if you like Connect, that is the second place when it comes to video conferencing.
Wow.
And believe it or not, each one is going to have a different use to it, okay? But together, they will definitely secure the first and second place for a while until we come up with something else, not somebody else. So let's unpack this. What I just said, yes, there's another application, not Connect. It's video conferencing and webinar system, complete different animal, complete different animal. This will take things to a new era of webinaring, okay? Triple pants will be required. Not double.
Rawr, rawr.
So, Mr. Ash, if I may ask a question.
Of course. Last question. And
Yeah, I'm a little bit confused because when you talk about first and second place in video conferencing, are you talking about globally or are you talking about within ONPASSIVE? Or OConnect will be a second place based on the application ONPASSIVE is building?
okay, I'm talking about globally and historically.
Thank you.
Okay, great, great.
And that was the last question.
Thank you so much, guys. Amazing. I think it's midnight. If you want to wrap it up, it's up to you. But I had a conversation with Ron earlier and Brother DeGarmo, and I thought I'll pop in and say a few words and just make sure you're okay. And you look amazing in this new Okanakt.
But thanks
love
to
it.
you.
We love you.
Thank
Ash,
you.
we appreciate you coming and spending some time with us. We know you're very busy, and you're welcome anytime, of course. You know that,
Absolutely.
so you don't need an invitation.
You know I love being here. You know that.
Yes, sir. And we love having you.
Especially when we get the fisherman, okay?
Yeah, really. He's our local pocket fisherman.
That's Ray Johnson.
All right, everybody. All right, everybody.
Thank you,
Christmas
Ash.
now.
Good night.
Good